Hey there, seventh graders, again. On this video, I'm going to help you with the first few questions and also show you, so you did some percent applications in your notes. And we talked a lot about when should you add, when should you subtract, and pretty much the only time you subtract is with a discount or a sale. I like to put these steps together. So in the notes, we calculated the percent using A equals P times B, and then we either added or subtracted. And we're going to kind of put those two steps together. So even if you're like, oh, I think I got this, watching this video will actually help you put it together in a shorter way that allows you to enter it all in your calculator at once. So I just printed the questions from your Canvas quiz. So you can have your Canvas quiz up. You're going to have a piece of paper in front of you, and I want you to write down the stuff that I'm writing here to help you through these questions. So question number 1. So on your paper, you'll write number 1 and write some stuff down. I'm going to show you, it's the same math we were doing. I'm just going to show you how to condense it and do it a little bit more efficiently. So a Blu-ray costs $27.99. The price of the Blu-ray is marked down 12%. This is a discount question, and so this is how we started it on our notes. A equals P times B. We are absolutely going to do that part, but I'm going to combine it with what I know is going to happen after that. I know what's going to happen after that because this is a discount. I'm going to subtract. So watch what I'm going to do here. And this actually goes back to when we used to write expressions for these a way long time ago. I'm going to start with the original, $27.99. And then I'm going to subtract what I know is going to be the discount calculation, which is from this right here, 0.12, $27.99. Let me read to you out loud and explain what this is. This is the original minus 12% of the original. I'll say that one more time. The original minus 12% of the original. That's what we were going to do anyway. I would calculate this and then I'd write the decimal down and then I'd go back and subtract it. But if I just set it up as one mathematical expression, then I can do it all at once. I can go $27.99 minus 0.12, and I can hit times, or I can do parentheses. I like parentheses. $27.99. I typed it all in. See that? The original minus 12% of the original. And now it's just done. All I have to do is round it to make sense for money. So this is $24.63. This is what you write down on your paper, and you can say, okay, this whole thing equals $24.63. That's what you type into Canvas. Put the dollar symbol in there, and don't put the whole decimal. We want to do what makes sense here, so we're going to do what they would do in the store. They're not going to say, I charge you $24.63 and then 0.12 of a cent. No, cut all the rest of that off. Round it. Now watch what would happen if we'd done it. This is what we did in your notes. It's all the exact same thing. 12% of $27.99. We could totally find that first and then have to write that down and go, okay, this rounds to $3.36. And then we would go $27.99 minus $3.36. We get to the same place. This one just allows us to do it all at once. Let's try that again. Here we go. Number 2. Paul bought a stock for $90. He lost 30% of the stock's value when he sold it a year later. What was the stock worth when he sold it? The biggest question for you on these, so you're going to write number 2 on your paper. The biggest consideration here is, do I add or subtract? Always start with the original. And then you have to decide, am I adding something, a percent to the original, or am I subtracting a percent from the original? If he lost 30%, I'm subtracting right now. He lost 30% of what? Of the original. This is the A equals P times B part. I'm just automatically setting it up so I'm ready to subtract. And then I can just type it all in my calculator. 90 minus 0.3 times 90. Oh, it was worth $63. I didn't have to round the cents on that. Could you type in 63.00? Sure. Or you could just type $63. Don't forget the dollar sign. Let's do a couple more together. Number 3. The bill for Chang's lunch was $16.20. He plans to leave a 20% tip. What is the total amount of money he should leave? Ooh, this is a tip. It's tip, addition, or subtraction. Addition, right? Tip adds. Adds to what? The original. So here I go. I'm going to write number 3 on my paper, and I'm going to do the original. And this time I'm going to do plus 20% of the original. I'll say that again. The original plus 20% of the original. That puts it all together for us automatically. So here I go on my calculator, 1620, there's the original, plus 20%. And you can do parentheses or you can just hit times of the original. I just typed it all in at once. And this is now going to do the whole calculation for me. It's going to already add it back in. It calculated 20%, it calculated my tip, and it added it back to my total. So my total bill is $19.44. I'm going to do one more with you right now. Ready? Question number 4. I printed it somewhere. I printed all of them, but I'm not going to do all of them. You're going to do some without me. Question number 4. Luke bought a car for $4,600 and had to pay a 7.5% sales tax. What is the price of the car with sales tax? Your number one question here is, are you adding or subtracting? Sales tax makes things more, so we're adding. So original. I don't put all the commas and stuff in when I'm showing my work here. Just want to get straight to the math. The original plus, be careful here, 7.5% as a decimal is 0.075. And then don't forget it's 7.5% of the original. See that? It's the original plus 7.5% of the original. You getting this set up? It's exactly what you did on the notes. It's just a little faster. It's putting 2 steps together. 4,600 plus 0.075 times 4,600. And now it's already put it all together. The total with the sales tax is $4,945. And I don't know why I do this, but this is like, it's just kind of like this unspoken rule when you're typing things in and doing things. If it's just in the 1,000s place, most of us don't type the comma. When you start to get more place values than that, we put the commas in. You could totally put the comma and that'll be fine. All right, please try the rest of these. If you have any questions or need any help, absolutely ask.